Hello my friends, thank you so much for stopping by my channel here today to take a look at what I have. Basically I just got a bunch of knives that I want to show you. Some are new, and I'd like to just tell you what I think about them and talk some knives, because I guess that's what this channel is about. Okay, so first up, this is a exclusive to Heine Haynes, and I apologize about showing you guys this dark spot on my nail here. My nail got sort of like crushed there, and that's like some bruising underneath my nail, so I do apologize for the unsightly appearance, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is a exclusive Barlow pattern to Heine Haynes. So if you guys don't know who Heine Haynes are, they are a UK knife retailer, very large retailer over there, and they sell so many knives that they also get exclusive patterns made up by different companies. So this one here is made by Real Steel, and as you can see, it is a Barlow pattern. So it comes with a beautiful clip point blade with a long pole and this really nice wedge right here, and the frame is actually all titanium. These are two solid pieces of titanium, and the blade steel is Böhler N690. So I believe they chose the N690 to keep the price down on these. The price for these is about $100. And like I said, they are shipped out of the UK, and you can see here you got the little H for the Heine Haynes exclusive, Real Steel, and I don't know if you can see it if my camera will focus, but it says 92 right there. These are individually numbered, so I'm not sure how many they actually produced, and right there, Böhler N690. So yeah, this has been a fantastic carry for me. I absolutely love it. They have very strict knife laws over in the UK. They can't carry locking knives, and they can't carry knives that have blade lengths that are over 3 inches. So this is a UK legal knife, but as a result, they have really cool slip joints over in the UK that are very, very popular. And because I like traditional knives, I had to go ahead and grab this when I saw it, because I thought the price was good, and I love it, man. I love the clip point, and it's very, very thin behind the edge. I EDC'd this for maybe like 2 weeks, and it's a great office knife. I was carrying it in this slip right here. It's just awesome. It is kind of a hefty knife because it is solid titanium. It does have a spot for your lanyard. I did have a lanyard on here, but I took it off for something else. And you can see they did a groove here to sort of mimic where on a traditional Barlow the bolster would be right here. So just to give it that shape and design. And I gotta tell you guys, this thing is absolutely awesome to use. I cut food with it, I cut cordage, I cut boxes, I cut plastic, I did everything that I do with my knives, and it's great. I gave it a few stropping sessions, and it is super sharp. Fantastic. I highly recommend, if modern traditionals are your thing or Barlows are your thing, go over to Heine Haynes, check this out, $100. I don't know how much the shipping is to the US, I forget, but I think they do free shipping in the UK. Fantastic knife, guys. Fit and finish is awesome. The back spring, there really is no gaps to speak of, but that's also because the back spring kind of sits below the scales a little bit. It's like set in. It's hard to see on the camera, but it is. Beautiful knife, guys. And the thing is, it's really interesting, is it has a 3/4 stop. So normally a knife that has a stop in the center there will have like a half stop. That's where it stops. But this knife locks in and stops at 3/4 spot. So they call it a 3/4 stop, and locks in. Oop, almost knocked the camera down. Locks in just great. And you know, the whole walk and talk thing, it's excellent. It has great walk and talk. Great pull. Fantastic knife, guys. I highly recommend this if you're into modern traditionals. Go check that out. $100. So also, you guys know, you've seen this This is my Super Tinker. I've already talked about this a bunch, so I'm not going to talk about it too much here. It has the tool set that I absolutely love. I've been carrying this yellow one here for months, and it's just been fantastic. But every once in a while, I like to change out my sacks because I have so many, and I'm a sack nerd. So I'm going to be going to this one here. And this Super Tinker has been amazing. I will probably fit back into the rotation at some point. And I took this yellow one here with me to Orlando. Took my kids to Disney, and I packed this in a suitcase. It was the only knife I brought. Obviously, I didn't want to bring anything else. Didn't want to lose it. Didn't want to have it taken away. Put this in my suitcase. This was indispensable on vacation with my kids and my wife. We used it for food prep. We used it for opening things, cutting things. My son ate tons of grilled chicken breasts. He's an extremely picky eater. That's all he ate was grilled chicken breast. Like for lunches and dinners and stuff, and this blade was fantastic at cutting it up, making sandwiches, spreading peanut butter on bread, and this was just such an amazing knife. I used the scissors a lot and everything, and believe it or not, I actually used the parcel hook for its intended purpose. And I'm going to make a separate video talking about my vacation trip with the Swiss Army knife, but I'm going to be setting this Super Tinker aside, and I'm going to start carrying the Explorer. So this is a Victorinox Explorer. Very similar in tool set to the Super Tinker. It is 4 layers as opposed to the 3. I'm okay with that. And this one here, basically, it has the blade, the small blade. It has the awesome and indispensable Victorinox scissors. It has the opening layer. Okay, you guys have seen that a bunch of times. You guys all know that. Just like the Super Tinker, but has an additional layer here where you have an inline Phillips screwdriver, which is awesome. This is the best Phillips that you can get on a Victorinox. The Tinker has a very, very useful one here, and I've used this a million times. It works great. But this one is even better because it's inline, and you can see the shape of that head there, how it's really small tip, tapers, gets larger and widens. This can fit many different types, different sizes of Phillips heads, and it's awesome. And everyone loves the inline on the on Swiss Army knives, and I do as well. Now, also included with the Explorer, you get a magnifying glass. Now, I have used this magnifying glass a bunch of times, and you'd be surprised when you have one of these how many times you use them. But most recently, I bought a traditional knife that I thought had some hairline cracks or some small cracks around a pin. And I wasn't able to confirm that until I used this to check it out. And I was able to confirm it. And so I sent that knife back and got a new one. But had I not had this trusty magnifying glass, I wouldn't have been able to see that and confirm that. So there you go. Simple use for it. On the back, you have the parcel hook. And instead of the Phillips screwdriver, you get the cool corkscrew, which I have learned to appreciate recently with untying tight knots. It's amazing for that. And I think just for that purpose, even though I don't really drink wine and stuff, untying knots, it's absolutely amazing for that. So, fantastic. This is the Explorer. It's a fantastic knife. I'm sure you guys know this model. Okay, moving on. In here we have one of my GECs, Great Eastern Cutlery knives. This is the GEC number 291319. This is in Osage orange wood, and so I carried this for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a special occasion, so I thought I would get a special knife out, and this is a 3-bladed whittler. This one is known as the Stockyard Whittler. And my camera is being ridiculous here, but if you can see that tight wood grain on the wood, this is called Osage orange wood, and it's absolutely beautiful, guys. It has an orange tint to it, as you can see in the wood pattern is just amazing. Now GEC uses this wood on a bunch of their knives, and the Stockyard Whittler happens to be one of my favorite, and this one I just got not too long ago. And you get a half stop there, you get a beautiful clip point blade there, nice size. Absolutely love this knife, guys. I have been digging it. I carried it for a couple of days, definitely during Thanksgiving, because I thought, it was a special day. Like I said, you have a special knife. And on the back here, you can see a lot of these whittlers will have a split back design, but GC did a 3-spring design here, and they fit them in beautifully. There's like no gapping or anything. It's just absolutely stunning how precise and good they are, considering they are handmade. And you get brass pins, nickel silver bolsters, and along with that clip point blade, you get a nice thin sheep's foot. And you also get a very cool and interesting, where is it? There it is, awl. And this awl is awesome. It's different than the ones you find on a Victorinox, but I actually think it's amazing. It's extremely sharp and acute, and it does have an edge right here that is sort of, as you can see, it's kind of turned up so that you can do some really good boring. Yeah. This knife's awesome, guys. If you don't have a Stockyard Whittler and you can find one, this one was very hard for me to find for a good price. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that GECs are so damn expensive. They are amazing knives, but if you can get one, it's quite a treat. If you can get one for a reasonable price. I mean, if you have unlimited amounts of money, then yeah, it's not a problem. You can find whatever you want, but I don't have unlimited amounts, so finding one of these for an affordable price is a fantastic addition to my collection. And I have been carrying it. This is the tube it comes in, by the way. Really cool graphics. You guys have seen GECs, amazing knives. And so these sheaths, these slips, pocket slips, are awesome. They're by, there's the company name there, Shire Supply and Company. I think they're on Etsy. They may have a separate web store as well, but these things are awesome for your traditionals. And there you go. And it just slides right down there in my pocket. And this is a lanyard I made out of some wood beads and some leather. So this doesn't come with it, but these are awesome, guys. Check these guys out if you're looking for good slips for your traditionals and whatnot. And so last but not least, we took a look at the Barlow, the Explorer, and you guys have seen this, and my GEC. So here we go. This is my newest Spyderco addition to my, seems like it's an ever-growing Spyderco collection. I always say to myself when I buy a Spyderco that I'm not going to buy another one, because why? You know what I mean? How many can you possibly have? But this is the Para 2, and obviously you guys are familiar with the Para 2. This is the one that comes in CPM crew wear and brown micarta. This is a model that was released this year. Well, the Para 2 was not released this year. This particular furniture and stuff that they have on it here was released this year, and I absolutely love it. This is the third Para 2 that I've owned now. I had the standard edition, the standard regular one, that I sold to a friend after I'd used it for a little while. Mostly because the Para 2 is a big knife. I actually prefer to carry the Para 3, which I own, but you can't deny how awesome the Para 2 is. So yeah, I sold that one off, and then I ended up buying a DLT exclusive Para 2 that had a CPM 20CV, and sold that, and because I wasn't carrying it. And now I've just recently bought this guy, and this is the one with CPM crew wear. Like I said, this is an amazing knife, guys. I don't have to talk about the Para 2 that much, but extremely useful. I've been EDCing this one for the past couple days, and I destroyed some cardboard today. We bought a new pots and pans set, came in a huge box, destroyed that thing with this, and this is just an amazing useful knife, and has the compression lock, and this thing is just, it came perfectly tuned. I didn't have to do anything to it actually when I got it, and for some reason I'm not being there we go. Yeah, awesome knife, guys. Don't have to talk about this too much, just want to let you guys know, you guys go check these out if you like Para 2s. Right now, I think they're on Blade HQ for about $188, which is only a few dollars more than the standard Para 2. So check these out, guys. Fantastic. People were complaining that the micarta came on it was like a little too light, and this has darkened up considerably, and I've only carried it for a few days, and I did happen to get some mineral oil on there, and it just darkened it up beautifully, and yeah, there you go. So fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by here today. I hope this wasn't too long or too boring. I just wanted to show you guys some beautiful new knives that have joined the collection. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a really good day, and till next time, as always, stay safe and enjoy this hobby. And I leave some comments down below if you like these knives. Tell me what you think, and yeah, till next time, have a great day, guys. Bye.